You're watching TVC Breakfast. Let's bring you the updates. Now, terrorists armed with guns have attacked a church in the Kankara local government area of Katsina State, kidnapping at least 25 worshippers. According to eyewitnesses, terrorists riding on motorcycles invaded the New Life for All church at Dan Sauni Gidan Haruna community in the early hours of Sunday when faithfuls were in the church. Worshippers were kidnapped and the pastor to the church was left with injuries. Confirming the attack in a statement, spokesman of the Katsina State Police Command, SP Gambo Isa, noted that the divisional police officer in charge of Kankara led a team of policemen to the village. But before his arrival, the terrorists had already escaped with the victims. Senior Special Assistant to Governor Aminu Bello Masari on Christian Affairs, Ikshaya Jurau, says that security personnel are currently on top of the situation and are working tirelessly to rescue all the victims unhurt. And still on security, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has confirmed the rescue of 12 more kidnapped passengers of the January 7 Tom Ikimi train attack in Igueben in Edo State. The governor confirmed the rescue when he visited the victims at the police cottage hospital in Benin City. The 12 kidnapped victims, who were on Saturday night rescued by a combined team of security operatives, are currently receiving medical attention at the hospital.
Grateful that we've been able to secure the release of almost all the people who were kidnapped about a week ago from the Igueben train station in Edo. It has been a very grueling experience, something we never prayed for, and we hope that will not happen again. It tested the will of our security system, what we have put in place, and I'm so glad that the system is resilient. You can see that in the last 1 week, we were able to be on the trail of the kidnappers. We contained them to some certain areas. They could not leave the areas we contained them to. And with all the intelligence and the support, the aerial support we got from the Air Force, from the police, and the drone support and the technology support, we were able to track them, and with the training of the special forces we have and all the other members of the team we put together, we were able to release 12 out of the 14 that were being held hostages unharmed.
Governor of Edo State there, Godwin Obaseki. The Southwest Agenda for Asiwaju says it will give necessary support to the leadership of the APC to ensure voting is properly monitored from the polling units during next month's presidential election. The national leadership of the group were in Ayedade local government area of Osun State to identify unit coordinators ahead of the training to be organized for them. Rafi Hamid tells the story.
Are the national executives of SWAGA in Osun State. It is in continuation of their efforts to ensure capable hands man various polling units in the state on the election day.
We are organizing them for training to work in sync so that when it's time for election, all of them together will take part in the election in unison. They will canvass as one, they will mobilize as one, and they will observe the election in their polling units as one single entity.
What exercise you see us doing now is polling unit based. Election basically is conducted and won in polling units. And that's why we are laying so much emphasis on polling units and having the right people in those polling units to ensure that the elections are done the way it's supposed to be done.
They are now ready to leave anything to chance before and during the elections. According to them, Nigeria will witness rapid turnaround if Asiwaju Bola Tinubu emerges victorious.
They want him to come and demonstrate at federal level that passion for youth development, that passion for provision of infrastructural facilities, that passion for economic development, which has helped Lagos to move from the level of an IGR of 600 million naira monthly to what it is now, about 50 billion naira monthly.
While calling on Nigerians to repose their confidence in Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, they say insecurity and youth unemployment will be given priority by his administration.
It's the youth that you are going to recruit into the Nigerian forces. It's the youth you are going to recruit into the police. It's the youth you are going to recruit into the civil defense. You won't recruit a 50-year-old man, an 80-year-old man. Definitely, graduates will be there to go in for short service, to go in for direct course in the police. While you also have the other side on the regular, either the military, either the police, either everywhere, it's the youths that will be employed.
They say all the wards and polling unit coordinators will be adequately trained in the days ahead. Rafi Hamid, TVC News, Maga, Osun State.
The presidential candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, says he will prioritize education and job creation if elected president. Speaking at the Northwest campaign flag-off of their party in Kaduna, he promised to build at least 500,000 schools to accommodate the over 20 million out-of-school children. TVC News correspondent Lupe Asom has the story.
In their signature red caps, thousands of members of the Kwankwasia movement converge on Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna for their party's Northwest campaign flag-off. The arrival of the NNPP presidential candidate, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, signals the commencement of the event. He moves around acknowledging cheers from his supporters. Senator Kwankwaso is promising job opportunities, a robust economy, access to education for the poor and vulnerable in the society if elected president.
At the primary level, we are going to build at least 500,000 classrooms for the out-of-school children who are today over 20 million. Under our arrangement, we will do whatever it takes to ensure education is given a priority, and being poor should not stop your child to go to the school.
Other NNPP officials say Senator Kwankwaso has an outstanding track record and will tackle the myriad of challenges confronting Nigeria.
But I want to assure you that Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso's government will exhibit competence, character, capacity, ability, agility. We unite this country. We will diversify the economy. This country now requires a leader who will come forward, step forward, and talk over the mantle of leadership in this country to push us forward out of this mess that we are inside today.
The masses have suffered in the last 7 years and beyond. And this is a man whose track record shows that he will work for the masses. He will work for the working classes. And as I said, he has a political will to move this country forward.
The presidential candidate hands over the party's flag to governorship flag bearers of the 7 states in the Northwest. The NNPP officials say Nigeria is at a crossroad and they believe Kwankwaso is the man to rescue the country. Lupe Asom, TVC News, Kaduna.